Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to my evening news report right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. Ed Brown, tax invader who led 2007 standoff in New Hampshire, requests time served sentence. A man up for resentencing this month over a month-long armed standoff with U.S. Marshals in 2007 to protest a tax invasion conviction says he should be sentenced to the 13 years he has already served. Edward Brown, 78, was sentenced to 37 years in prison after a standoff at his fortress-like home in Plainfield, New Hampshire. His wife, Elaine Brown, received a 35-year sentence, but a judge decided in January she could be released after serving over 12 years. She is seeking a divorce. Edward Brown is scheduled to be resentenced on September 29th in federal court. In a sentencing memo filed with the court on Friday, Edward Brown said resentencing him would be unconstitutional, violating the Fifth Amendment due process clause in double jeopardy probation against multiple punishments for an offense. If the court determines that resentencing does not violate his constitutional rights, he requests that he be sentenced to time served based on his minimal history of criminal behavior, declining health, age, and risk factors for complications from COVID-19, and the fact that Elaine Brown and two other defendants were sentenced to time served. His 13 years incarceration, which he has served from age 65 to 78, absolutely reflects the seriousness of the offense, prompt respect for the law, and provides just punishment, his attorney Benjamin Flanker wrote. Prosecutors have recommended that Edward Brown stay in prison. In 2019, Brown was diagnosed with a mini stroke and has a history of high blood pressure, but has refused treatment for that condition, Faulkner wrote. The Browns held up in their home after they stopped showing up in court for their trial on tax evasion charges. Anti-tax and out-of-state municipal groups rallied to their cause before U.S. Marshals posing as supporters gained entry to their home and arrested them. The Marshals discovered weapons, explosives, and body booby traps. One charge against the Browns, carrying the possession of destructive devices in connection with a crime of violence, carried a mandated minimum sentencing of 30 years. It was vacated following the U.S. Supreme Court decision last year that found the crime of violence term vague. Brown has said he has no current need for weapons, his lawyer wrote in the sentencing memo. And that does it for this news report right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your evening. I'll see you back here tomorrow for another news report. Good night and goodbye, everyone.